Alright guys, welcome back to License to Sin. As you can see, Chris is already hard at work doing the thing I hate most, which is spark plugs. The last video you saw us, we got the 89 Firebird here. We got it running the last time, now we're just trying to 100% get it running on its own, figure out if the VATS is the problem, or if it's a wiring issue, because I mean, some of the wiring is just bad because someone poked a lot of holes in the wiring. Right, Chris?
Everywhere.
Yeah, it just seems like they were just jabbing at things trying to figure out what it was and not using logic. So, we're going to knock out spark plugs, wires, get the timing in order, and an O2 sensor, and see if we can get this thing driving down the block. Alright, well, new plug wires and plugs are in. Chris is just doing some black magic with zip ties to tidy up the new plug wires. That way they don't just make a mess everywhere and burn on the headers. Oh, so fancy. And that's a zip tie gun, for those of you that don't know. Well, I don't think you can say gun on YouTube. I think they take it out. It's a zip tie pew pew. Perfect cuts.
Yeah, except for that nice, looks like a rat chew. From.
Yeah. I'll just get one new wire. Like I said, on that, Amazon decided to ship me something goofy, so. But we're making what we can work. It doesn't look like it'll cause any harm, so.
We'll tie it.
We got that. Ignore the wiring still. Chris said he's wanting to fix all that. There's some professional wiring job right here, guys. Woo!
Not by us.
Yeah, no. It may be something we would do in a pinch, but oh, we didn't. Oh, that just came right off. That's not even a quality.
Yeah.
Oof. We didn't do that. Cool shit.
On a small block Chevrolet, never let 5 and 7 come anywhere close to each other. They will inductively fire each other.
Mm-hmm. It's a little smoky. I feel dizzy.
You should have first time some of them cylinders were fired in a long time.
I might get some fresh air. 1 second. Woo!
Now I stuck it at 4 degrees advance,
Okay.
which everybody says that's the. Everything I read online said that's what it is. You're supposed to have a sticker on the factory hood that tells you where the computer wants it.
Factory hood.
Yeah, what is that?
Cool. Well, we just put it in timing. You have to unplug the computer to get it dialed in. Because the computer controls timing a little bit on it. Hello. What's up, Happy? What's up, Happy? So, but it was really smoky everywhere. Not just out the exhaust, but like on the headers was just billowing smoke because it
Hasn't ran in forever.
Yeah, it hasn't ran in a long ass time. So everything's just burning off. No telling what chemicals or what, but it starts and runs well now. Now we just gotta figure out the ignition issue, which is most likely the VATS system, which is vehicle anti-theft system for these Firebirds. I bought like a pack of 15 resistors, and we're hoping that we can get it really quick. The resistors are kind of like does a signal of ohms that the computer reads for the key. So some of the older GM cars had like a little black pill in it, and that's all it was a resistor basically. So we're going to replicate that with the resistor and just bypass having a key.
There's only 15 possible resistances that came on the original chip keys, so we got one of each. So start throwing it in line.
Trial and error. Let's see what happens. If it's the last one, it can take up to an hour and a half, because I think every time you try one, they say to wait 15 minutes. 5 minutes? Oh, okay. So we'll see what happens. All right, so I found out where the passkey module plugs into. We don't know if the one I have is good or not yet, of course, but it's right here. Right behind where like the defroster controls and stuff would normally be. And then Chris right now is working on stripping the wires for the ignition, where the resistors are going to be put on for testing. That's where that orange wire you're seeing right here runs from this lock cylinder and goes down to there to get its code from the passkey device. So what we're doing is technically the resistor that would normally go in the key, which is not the same ignition, is like, that's not even the right ignition, I think, for the chip, but we're gonna strip these wires and start putting resistors on it, and hopefully we find out quick, and hopefully one of them works, because as I mentioned, we don't know if this works. So we're just trying to bypass the VAT system, and long term this will be beneficial for doing some sort of LS swap if we want to keep all the factory gauges and stuff. So the way I've understood it, and Chris confirmed, is once you try one, 5 minutes. So we're hopefully going to do this once.
Not that one.
Not that one. Okay, well, we're going to do this a few more times and we'll come back at you to let you know if it works or not. Now we got to set a timer. Okay, so funny enough, while we're testing resistors, pretty certain we found the right resistor, but I found more information that made it seem easier to not have to worry about a passkey module at all. So I found that if you remove the passkey module and the starter relay, starter enable relay, that down here, this purple wire is going to the starter itself, and if you jump this yellow wire here after you've unplugged the enable relay, you jump that to this purple and it bypasses VATS altogether. So now there's no passkey module and there's no VATS resistor to worry about soldering. It's just going to be one small jumper wire and done. Done. Hey, and that can also be in the future a kill switch, and we could probably hook it up to do an amp or a remote switch for anything right there. Couldn't we? Or no?
It's only going to activate when you go key.
Oh, never mind. Okay, I thought it was on when it was. Okay, never mind. Well, we found a good solution that this, like, you don't even have to dick with a VATS resistor or anything. So if you're just trying to get rid of VATS altogether, there's the simplest, cheapest solution. Remove passkey module and remove start enable relay module and jump those two wires. Slap hands. Woo!
Now,
Custom.
I don't know if you'll have a security light if you don't have a resistor in it.
That's, well, the passkey module's gone.
Yeah, true.
So it has, the passkey module's not sending a signal out to turn the security light on, is my thought. We'll update you.
Yeah, we haven't tried it without the module.
Yeah. So what we'll say here is If I give an update, you know the answer, but if I say nothing, just assume that there's no security light. Because if there's one, I'll remember to tell you guys, and if there's not, then I won't remember to tell you. So, but we're gonna figure out this purple wire issue and see if we can just do our little jumper wire and call it done. Just doing some soldering.
Looks like I had it.
Do what?
I had it. It's stuck, but I'm just trying to make it prettier because it's...
Gotcha. Well, as long as it works and doesn't catch fire. Okay, so this plug, Chris just cut this off. That's not going anywhere. And the yellow wire is now up here, soldered into these purple wires. Let me get some light. Purple wires right here.
Yeah, there was a barrel connector.
Yep. We still got to figure out all this wiring shit that previous people have done, but yeah, so we got that going now. I'm gonna tape this up real quick and we'll start her up.
Give her the juice.
That's pretty cool. Nice. Sounds pretty good.
It doesn't sound like... Because once you...
Alright guys, that's it. That's gonna do it. Appreciate you watching. Hope you enjoyed seeing the first drive in the terrifying steering of the Firebird. My ending might be a little dark with the first drive, but it's running, moving, and it is now a car. Yes, send money. LicensedSin.com. Don't forget your merch. Follow us on Facebook, Instagram, and hit the subscribe button. Thanks, bye.